Hello there. Welcome back to Ramen and Tacos. If you're new to the channel, I'm Fleur, a Canadian Latina, and Masa is my Japanese husband, and we left Canada to move to Japan and start over here in Yokohama. We also brought our mini Aussie Shepherd Border Collie mix, 11, and our cat, Kuro, all the way from Canada. Today we're back at the traditional Japanese house we bought here in Yokohama, and we're getting closer to move-in day. It still feels kind of unreal to say that we bought a house in Japan. Before moving in, we decided to do a few minor renovations. Nothing major structurally, the home is in really good condition, but we wanted to freshen up the wallpaper and replace 2 of the 3 tatami rooms with regular flooring. We kept 1 tatami room because it's part of the charm of the traditional Japanese home, but tatami and pets, not a good idea. Although this is actually glass. Or this is just like a blind. And we have everything closed off right now. So this was the first one we were getting fixed, and this is a kotatsu. We didn't show it last time because the kotatsu was on top, but it's actually a kotatsu you sit. And we asked for them to make this so that we can cover it when we're not using it. And something else that we like about these shoji is you can do them in different levels. Last time we came was on possession day, but the renovation company arrived earlier than expected and immediately started setting up. So that tour was very quick. Today they have the day off and the new floors are finished, so we came to drop off a few things, check the renovation progress, and just stand in our house for a bit. One of the reasons we fell in love with this home is its history. The elderly couple we bought it from are the original owners. They had this house custom built decades ago. Originally, it was designed as a 2-family home. Something changed during the construction and it became a single-family home. But there are still little hints upstairs, like a surprisingly large sink that only makes sense if it was meant to serve another living space. I'll call them Grandma's son and Grandpa's son going forward. Grandma's son told us she remembers choosing this lot when the neighborhood was first being developed, and they picked the most expensive one. She also shared something really interesting. The house was built by Miya Daiku carpenters. Miya Daiku are traditional Japanese carpenters who historically built temples and shrines. They specialize in detailed wood joinery and structural craftsmanship, often without relying heavily on metal fasteners. It's not typical for modern residential homes. She said there are only 3 homes in the entire neighborhood built this way, and ours is one of them. We haven't formally verified that, but after a thorough home inspection and feedback from our renovation company, we can say the structure is extremely solid. There have even been renovations over the years, but the bones of the house are very strong. But tall people can't live here. Let me show you compared to the doorway. Other Canadian friends have to learn how to deep bow. One of the most unexpected parts of buying a home in Japan was actually meeting the owners. In Canada, unless it's a private sale, you usually never meet the sellers. Realtors handle everything. But every time we visited this house, Grandma's son and Grandpa's son were there. And every time they served us tea, it was so cute. We talked about the history of the home. Their daughter would come by and share stories. You could tell this house meant so much to them. Grandma's son seemed sad to let it go, and I think they really wanted to know who would be living here next. Somehow, they took a liking to us, and that makes this house feel even more special, because it wasn't just a transaction, it felt like something being passed on. So this room is a little bit more soundproof. That's why the ceiling is like that. I think we're gonna change this light eventually. It's not that deep, eh? You wanted to see the bath.
It's not that deep, but we can sit there too.
Which is
It's
nice, yeah.
It's bigger,
Yeah, it's definitely longer.
you can float.
Oh look, they already left us some magnetic things.
Yeah.
Can I sit in here? Probably they're gonna come. Oh, maybe not. Oh, yeah. Oh no, these ones aren't magnetic. They're actually... Oh, I hope this is magnetic. How do I test it? Because usually these ones are all magnetic. You can, yeah.
You can put more here.
Okay, good. And it has a fan because I was kind of like, oh.
It's a jacuzzi.
Jacuzzi. Does it have the auto? Do you know?
I think, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Good. Because that's really nice. Hi.
Very dirty.
Very old. You can tell by the color. Okay. But this bathroom has a heater, so if it gets chilly when you're changing, nice. What is this one?
That's the...
The dryer in the
dryer
washroom?
thing, yeah.
Yes, I need this. Even though there's so much places to dry here, I probably won't use it that much. We do have a little back door, but it's just like a little back pathway. It can be the... So much storage in this place.
Yeah.
This is nice.
Vacuum.
But we have so much upstairs too. So this one's gonna get a special light because the previous owners had a nice light in here. What is that? Is that the kotatsu?
That's a table.
Oh!
Like
Are they gonna run away the top for us? No, probably not. So,
here too.
and then put your office like that? I mean, that works before, right? And then Kudo can kind of come and chill with you in here. Back here. Well, I kind of want to see, well... Oh. So this one also has access to balcony. And yeah, we have all these places. So this one's good. And we're gonna change a few of the ACs. Oh, and this is not wallpaper. What do you call this, Miyamon?
It's a Chikabe, but I don't know exactly. It's a real
Yeah, this is...
insulated.
It's like meant to be long term. To get this changed is expensive. This is very, very traditional.
Yeah.
So these we decided to keep. I'm not like, not the biggest fan of green, but it's very traditional, so whatever. And, I could better not scratch him, man. We're gonna get him some, what do you call them, like claw clips? Kudo's gonna scratch at this door.
Yeah.
Ah! This is like a cat magnet. We're gonna get him scratching posts everywhere. I mean, at least it's our own house, and if it ever comes down to that we have to redo this, I would definitely not do green. They're not like steep like the other Japanese houses, but they're still...
But it's just a straight, so...
Yeah, and I'm super clumsy. This is the back door to the kitchen. So then you can have like bins out here for like recycling and stuff. And these are all like fully vented, this house. There's always a fan going down there. There's a few fans. So it's like prevents mold. You can hear it. You can see the air blowing out. So there's always fans going there. Oh, this house was really well built. This is a plum blossom. And we're gonna work to seal some of this fence as well for 11. We just closed access. There's still a lot to do. Final purchases, setting up the yard for 11, moving everything over, and making the space our own. But we feel really grateful. This house has history, it has craftsmanship, it has stories in it, and now we get to start our chapter here. And most importantly, we know the full history of the house, and it's not haunted. So we'll see you in the next one. Bye.